How's it going, everyone? Jimmy here, and today I want to talk about trial mode as it creates a lot of discussions in the community because strong players they are kind of disappointed with Street Fighter V trials, and weak players they might find them way too hard in Street Fighter V. So, like, everybody seems to be complaining, and I feel like nobody really understands, or at least it's not really talked about what trial mode is actually supposed to accomplish in the first place. So, if you compare Street Fighter 4 trials with Street Fighter 5 trials, then you'll realize not only did we get less trials in Street Fighter 5, but like the very basic trials got removed. In Street Fighter 4, when you started off trial mode, the first 10 trials for each character were like they were incredibly easy. It's like throw Hadouken or just do a Shoryuken. It's something that any player can accomplish, and even though like a beginner might actually take a few tries, but I think it's easy to say like any player, if you actually try the first trial of any character, you will definitely succeed. Street Fighter V kind of removed that. They started off with like actual combos in the game. Like if you need to have a sequence of like 3 hits in Street Fighter V, that's something that beginners actually have trouble with at the very start. Like if you never ever play fighting games and you start off with that, then it might be pretty difficult for you to even complete the very first trial. So what is trial mode supposed to accomplish? A lot of people complain about trial mode, especially the experienced players. They say trial mode doesn't showcase like the optimal combos. They show really weird combos that you will usually not do in a game. So why does Capcom choose to do that? And honestly, I think it's all right. Like trial mode is not supposed to show you what combos you're supposed to be doing. I think if like it takes it would take away the player's creativity basically to come up with the most optimal combo in each scenario. Optimality is always dependent on specific character matchups anyways and the situation at hand, so you couldn't even showcase the optimal combo for every character, even if you wanted to do that. Trial mode wouldn't even be able to accomplish that, even if we wanted it to be. So, so what does trial mode actually do? Trial mode is supposed to show you, hey, there are like concepts in this game like linking and like special canceling normals and stuff like that, like very basic Street Fighter mechanics, and that's what trial mode is supposed to teach you. If you understood the concepts, then you can finish the trials. If you if there's like one mechanic that you haven't really understood yet, then you won't be able to finish that trial, and that's totally fine. Like trial mode is supposed to show you, hey, you can finish 5 out of 10 trials at the moment. So it's supposed to show you where you are at the moment with your knowledge about the game. And that's why I think Street Fighter 5 trials are actually more useful than Street Fighter 4 trials, because in general they just give you an idea of what concepts you learned in Street Fighter 5 already and what concepts you're lacking. So yeah, I think for beginners it's actually a really cool mode. If you like you really need to not take it too seriously. If you cannot pull off a specific combo, then that's totally fine. That's normal. You won't play as a beginner and be able to finish all the trials, or there's a chance you won't be able to do that, especially if you have not played a single fighting game yet. So yeah, don't get too frustrated as a beginner with trial mode. As a veteran player like myself, it's a little bit. It's like I feel a little sad because I used to enjoy really hard trials in Street Fighter 4. Like Street Fighter 4, even like it didn't really have like trials that were that hard in general. Trial mode, even in Street Fighter 4, was considered quite easy with the like with the pro community. If you're an established player, then you shouldn't have any troubles finishing trial mode. But that being said, I do enjoy like pulling off or showcasing really hard trials. So I would have loved to see Capcom, I don't know, create like a system where you maybe like create your own trials and submitting them and like letting people download these trials within the game. I think that would be an awesome feature that a lot of players would enjoy. It will also like make sure people stay creative about combos. You could pull off like really ridiculous trials and basically have an official platform to showcase them. At the moment, if you want to look up like really fancy combos, you'd have to go to YouTube and find like some sort of character specialist that pulls off these combos. And like even then, you have to be lucky. Like that person needs to be a guy that actually uploads stuff to YouTube. And for most players, that's not the case. So if we had like an official platform to download these resources from, instead of like having to like just be lucky that somebody uploaded a video, that would be huge. It would create so much more discussions about combos, about optimality, and yeah, I think it would actually be a very fun mode. It would definitely be a mode that I'd use a lot just for fun, and games are there so we all have fun. So I think Capcom should really consider a feature like that. I don't think it should be too hard to implement something like that, and it would be awesome. I would love to see that. So yeah, Capcom, let's go. Let's do trial mode, like trial creation mode. Um, yeah, I would really like to see that. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below or live on Twitch. So take care, and I'll see you soon.